Welcome back to our course. We will study inheritance from two classes. A child class can inherit from two parent classes, just as any child can inherit from both parents, from dad and mom. Let's say we created two classes, class mammals, and we defined a function here gives birth, which prints this animal gives birth. Another class, non-mammals, and we defined a function lay eggs, which prints this animal lays eggs. Class mammals is a parent class. Similarly, it's class non-mammals. Now let's define another class to be a parent class also, pets. And we recall that all classes are named in capital letters. And we define a function of home, which prints between quotations this animal lives at home. Let's introduce another parent class, a fourth one, called wild animals. And wild is in capital letters. And define a function called forest, just to tell that this animal lives at a forest. So we really have now 4 parent classes. Let's create our first child class. Class dog, which will inherit from 2 classes. The first is mammals, and of course dog can be a pet, so it will inherit from the second parent class, which is pets. And we have our colon here. We define a function of greeting, which prints dogs wag their tails. We simply now can create our first instance, dog, equals the child class, dog. Once the instance is created, it can call any method from the parent class or any method from its class. So the options are really here. Give birth from the parent class mammals to which it belongs. Home method from pets class, the parent class to which it belongs also. Or greeting, which is the method of the child class, which is its class. So let's try one of the parent classes, or let us try them all. Method from mammals. It calls a method from the other parent class pets. And it calls a method from its class, which is greeting. Let's have a run here and see what happens. This animal gives birth, method from mammals. This animal lives at home, method from pets. Dogs wag tails. Let's really here write dogs. Once the instance is created from the child class, it can call any method from any parent class or any method from its class. Let's just cancel those for now and introduce here another class, eagle, which inherits from non-mammals and wild, because eagle is a wild bird. Let's have our colon here and introduce our function, describe, which writes or prints eagles are wild birds. Just have a run to make sure that nothing is wrong with our syntax. And let's create an instance here called eagle, by assigning it to the child class eagle. And once this instance is created, it can call any function from the parent classes from which it inherits, which are wild and non-mammals. So let's try non-mammals here. And it can call any function from its class. So we choose here describe and press tab from the keyboard. And we have our syntax here. Now we can have our run to see what eagle prints. This animal lays eggs, which is the lay eggs function called from a parent class. Eagles are wild animals, which is the print of the function describe from the child class here. So we have here 4 parent classes, 2 child classes. The dog class here is a child class. And similarly, the eagle class here is a child class, and each child class can inherit from more than one parent. This concludes our multiple inheritance. Thanks for watching.